Welcome back to the Robbins LLP podcast, where we break down the stories that matter to shareholders. Today, we're looking at new allegations involving Commvault Systems, ticker CVLT, and what investors need to know.
A class action has been filed on behalf of investors who purchased Commvault securities between April 29, 2025 and January 26, 2026. If you're not familiar, Commvault is a major player in data protection and enterprise backup solutions.
The core issue centers on Commvault's annualized recurring revenue, or ARR, a key metric for subscription-based businesses. According to the complaint, the company allegedly created the impression that ARR growth would remain steady throughout fiscal year 2026.
But the lawsuit claims that wasn't the full story. Plaintiffs allege that Commvault either knew or recklessly disregarded that its ARR guidance didn't properly account for crucial variables, including the type of sale and how those sales would impact recurring revenue.
And that matters because ARR is one of the most closely watched indicators of long-term performance. If guidance doesn't reflect the underlying realities of the business, investors may end up relying on numbers that don't hold up.
Exactly. The complaint argues that these omissions caused shareholders to buy Commvault stock at artificially inflated prices, believing ARR growth would stay on track.
Then came January 27, 2026, the day the truth allegedly surfaced. Commvault released its third quarter fiscal 2026 results, and ARR growth came in at $39 million, well below the company's earlier projection of $45 million.
The market reacted fast. Commvault's stock price dropped from $129.36 on January 26th to $89.13 on January 27th. That's a 31% decline in a single day, a major hit for shareholders.
For investors, a drop like that raises questions about whether the company's earlier statements gave a complete and accurate picture of its growth trajectory.
And that's where Robbins LLP comes in. The firm is investigating whether Commvault violated federal securities laws by failing to disclose material information about its ARR growth and fiscal 2026 outlook.
If you purchased Commvault securities during the class period, you may be eligible to participate in the class action. And if you're interested in serving as the lead plaintiff, the shareholder who helps direct the litigation, Robbins LLP can walk you through that process.
And as always, representation is on a contingency fee basis. Shareholders don't pay fees or expenses out of pocket. If you think you are affected, it's worth reviewing your trades and understanding your rights. These cases are ultimately about transparency, making sure companies provide accurate information so investors can make informed decisions. We'll continue tracking this investigation as it develops. For more details, you can reach out to Robbins LLP to explore your rights as a shareholder.
That's it for today's episode. Stay informed, stay empowered, and we'll see you next time.